Hi, how are you? You know, I've always been fascinated by the idea that we have someone protecting us all the time, even when we don't realize it. Padre Pio, a well-known Catholic saint famous for his intense spirituality and mystical experiences, often talked about this. He wholeheartedly believed that each of us has a guardian angel by our side, accompanying and protecting us. Just imagine having this celestial companion all the time. Based on Padre Pio's teachings and experiences, I want to share with you 5 signs that may indicate the presence of a guardian angel in your home. Let's get started. Feeling of protection and comfort. Imagine this. You're going through a tough time, maybe facing a dangerous or stressful situation. Suddenly, out of nowhere, you feel a warmth in your chest, like an invisible hug. It's a feeling that everything will be all right, even when the world around you seems to be falling apart. Has this ever happened to you? Many people believe that this sensation is the presence of a guardian angel. For Padre Pio, this experience was very real. He said that in moments of imminent danger, people feel this comforting presence beside them. It can be like a physical warmth that envelopes you or a mental calm that soothes your thoughts. Think of that time when you were driving and suddenly felt the need to brake for no apparent reason, only to avoid an accident shortly after. Or when you were nervous before an important presentation and suddenly felt calm and confident. These experiences can be seen as your guardian angel protecting and comforting you, enveloping you in a sense of security that seems to come out of nowhere. It's like having an invisible friend holding your hand and saying, "Calm down, I'm here with you. Everything will be all right." And this feeling is not only comforting but can also be incredibly empowering, giving you the courage to face whatever comes your way. Padre Pio deeply believed in this and taught that these moments of comfort and protection are clear signs that our guardian angels are acting, taking care of us and protecting us in all moments, big or small. And knowing this, truly, can bring immense peace to our hearts. Calmness in stressful situations. You know those days when everything seems to go wrong? Work is crazy. Personal life is full of problems, and anxiety is through the roof. In the midst of this chaos, suddenly, you feel an unexpected peace, a calm that arrives without warning. Have you ever had this experience? This sudden calmness may be the presence of your guardian angel. According to Padre Pio, these moments of peace are more than just coincidences, they are clear signs of the angel's care. He believed that our guardian angels are always ready to calm our hearts and minds, bringing comfort when we need it most. It's like, in the middle of the storm, you receive an invisible hug that says, "Everything will be all right." This calmness can manifest in various ways, perhaps a sudden clarity about what to do next, or that sense of relief that comes out of nowhere. It's like having a spiritual guide whispering words of encouragement, even if you can't hear them directly. Remember that time when you were about to face a very stressful situation, like an important presentation or a difficult conversation? And then, suddenly, you felt calmer and more confident? Many people believe that this peace comes from the guardian angel, who intervenes at the right moment, helping to face challenges with more clarity and less fear. For Padre Pio, these moments not only relieve stress but also strengthen our faith. Knowing that we have a divine presence taking care of us can transform the way we deal with problems, bringing a sense of security and well-being that accompanies us even on the toughest days. So, the next time you feel this sudden peace, remember, it might be your guardian angel helping you find balance and tranquility. Experience of constant care. Have you ever had that feeling that, even in the simplest daily tasks, someone is taking care of you? Like when you're walking and, for no apparent reason, decide to change your path, only to find out later that you avoided a problem. Or when you're about to drop something but catch it in time, almost by reflex. This might be more than just luck, it could be your ever-watchful guardian angel, taking care of you. For Padre Pio, this feeling of constant care is a clear sign of the presence of the guardian angel. He believed that our angels are always nearby, not just in major moments of crisis, but also in the small details of everyday life. It's like having an invisible friend who is always by your side, ready to help, even when you don't notice. Think of that time when you felt lonely or abandoned, and suddenly something happened that made you feel cared for and loved. It could be an unexpected phone call from a friend, a supportive message, or even a chance encounter that made you feel better. These small moments of affection and protection can be seen as the hand of your guardian angel, reminding you that you are not alone. It's comforting to think that we have someone looking out for us, even in the most mundane situations. For example, when you're driving and almost instinctively avoid an obstacle on the road, or when you find exactly what you need at the right moment. These experiences can be interpretations of the constant care of your guardian angel, who is always attentive and ready to intervene in subtle ways. Padre Pio taught that this constant care not only protects us but also gives us a deep sense of security and comfort. Knowing that we are always under the loving watch of a celestial being can bring us inner peace and make us feel more connected to something greater. It's a continuous reminder that we are loved and protected, no matter how small our concerns may be. So, the next time you feel that you are being cared for in ways that seem small or insignificant, remember, it might be your guardian angel, always present, always vigilant, taking care of you every step of the way. Feeling of not being alone. Let's talk about that feeling of never really being alone, even when you are physically alone. You know those moments when you're at home, maybe reading a book or doing a task, and suddenly feel as if there's a presence beside you? It's not something scary, but a comforting sensation that you're not completely alone. For many people, this is a familiar experience, and according to Padre Pio, this can be a sign that your guardian angel is with you. Imagine sitting on the couch, feeling a bit lonely, but suddenly, a feeling of warmth and tranquility surrounds you, as if someone is there, silently keeping you company. This sensation can be described as a gentle and loving presence that offers protection and comfort. For Padre Pio, this constant presence is one of the clearest signs that our guardian angel is by our side, accompanying us at all times. Remember that time when you were going through a tough period and, even without anyone around, felt an inexplicable comfort? As if someone was there to support you, even if invisible? This experience could be your guardian angel giving you strength and security, showing you that you are never really alone. Sometimes, this feeling of not being alone can come with small signs, like hearing a song that brings back good memories at the right moment, or finding an inspiring message when you need it most. It's these little things that make us feel accompanied and protected, even when it seems like we're facing the world alone. For Padre Pio, believing in the constant presence of the guardian angel brought immense comfort and peace. He taught that our angels are always with us, ready to help, console, and protect us. Knowing this can completely transform the way we live our days, giving us a sense of continuous security and well-being. So, the next time you feel this presence beside you, enjoy the moment. It could be your guardian angel reminding you that you are never alone, even in the quietest and loneliest moments. It's an invisible, yet extremely real, companionship that offers love and protection constantly. Interventions at critical moments. Think about a time when you were in a really dangerous situation or facing a huge difficulty. Maybe you were driving and, suddenly, something made you stop or change your route, and thus you avoided an accident. Or perhaps you were about to make a bad decision and, out of nowhere, you felt a strong intuition that made you change your mind. These are the miraculous interventions that many people believe are direct actions of guardian angels. Padre Pio had several stories about how his guardian angel helped him in critical moments, offering tangible and immediate protection. He believed that these interventions were not mere coincidences but clear signs that our angels are always ready to help us when we need it most. It's like having an invisible savior who appears exactly at the right moment to pull you out of danger. Have you ever heard stories of people being saved from accidents in an inexplicable way? Like that car that almost crashed but somehow stopped in time, or that person who was guided out of a building before a disaster struck. These are classic examples of interventions attributed to guardian angels. For many, these moments reinforce the belief that we are not alone and that there is a higher power taking care of us. It's like having an invisible safety net that supports us in the most difficult times. Remember that time when you were about to do something risky and felt a strong sense that you should wait or reconsider? And then found out that waiting was the best thing you could have done? That might very well be your guardian angel protecting you. Padre Pio also spoke about the feeling of calm and security that these interventions bring. When you are saved from a dangerous situation or guided out of a problem, it's not just the immediate relief you feel, but also a deep gratitude and a sense of being cared for. It's a reminder that, even in the most critical moments, someone is watching over you and protecting you. So, the next time you go through a difficult situation and suddenly everything gets resolved in an almost miraculous way, take a moment to reflect. It might be your guardian angel right there, helping and protecting you. It's a comforting thought to know we have this divine presence by our side, always ready to intervene when we need it most. I hope these stories and signs about the presence of guardian angels have brought a bit more comfort and peace to your day. Knowing that we have these celestial beings watching over us, even in the most mundane moments, is truly comforting. Have you ever had an experience where you felt the presence of a guardian angel? Have you gone through critical moments where everything was resolved in an almost miraculous way? Or maybe you felt that sudden and inexplicable peace in the midst of chaos? I'd love to hear your stories. Leave a comment sharing your experiences. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more about spirituality and inspiring stories like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos and you can continue the journey with us, discovering more about these heart-touching topics. Thank you so much for being here and sharing this moment. See you next time.